Hey everybody, we're here at Swamp Fest with Biz Began. What's your name?
Dylan Witkin.
Dylan Witkin, and you're a skateboarder and a BMX rider?
Yep.
We're here at Swamp Fest, which is a skate and BMX event this year, doubled up. So when did you start doing both, like skating or riding?
As a kid, it was like kind of, you know, you do everything, whatever. And then I skated until, like I still skate obviously, but I skated only until COVID, and then I got a bike because all the parks were closed. And then I got like a 26 inch. So I was like, oh, this will work for shit. And then I hit up a homie who's a biker. He's like, you bought the wrong bike, because I was trying to go to trails and shit. And then I got another bike, and then that was kind of it.
Nice. So, and you mentioned the Powerbite thing. So what's the story with that and buying Powerbites and tenderizers?
Just as a kid, it was like what all the older homies had.
So you weren't like actually riding, you just...
No, I was, but it was like, I had like I think I had a black free agent, and then it was just like stock. It was like, I think it was like a $200 complete or something. And then I came into some money when I was like, I think I was like 8 or 9. And then I just told my dad, I was like, can we just go to the shop and spend all this on bike parts?
Yeah.
And I got the Powerbites and the tenderizers.
So like what extent did BMX go for you until you stopped at that point?
Pretty much trying dirt jumps and sacking the top tube, and then going to the skate park a bit and fucking around there, and then I would like slowly just skate instead.
Huh. So like how deep are you in the skateboarding world? I don't know anything, so.
Pretty fucking deep. Yeah, like.
He's pro for foundation.
He's pro for foundation?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's the perfect ambassador this year if he does both, you know?
Yeah. I got a pro board, and then I'm here with the bike homies.
Nice. So what's your thoughts on Swamp Fest since you're here and it's for both now?
It's sick. I hope it works out, you know? I hope everyone just like rides and skates and it's all good, you know?
Yeah, so like, I don't know, I'm thinking of skate and BMX related things, thinking about like going to a skate park and like how do you feel about what you see where the way BMX might act towards skateboarding and skateboarding might act towards BMX?
Usually BMXers are really cool, and then skaters, like I'll go to the skate park sometimes and maybe I'll like start out biking and I'll feel vibes from skaters sometimes, and then I start skating and they're like, oh, let's see, you know, you do both, you know.
Well, I feel like you're a perfect person to somewhat like move the needle for those people to be a little bit more accepting.
I think in general there's just a lot of interest, you know, like I don't know if it's like a lot of skaters talk to me about it and they just like want to mess around on my bike and do stuff, and
yeah,
you know, because I think everyone just needs to realize it's like just like whatever's fun, you know.
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, when I was growing up, I grew up riding a prefab Woodward ramp skate park.
Yeah.
But there was a scene of people that was like weirdly good for what skate park we had.
Yeah.
And I've learned this over time in the people who are here now and just comparing our scenes at the point. But we all, like all of the skateboarders, could drop in and hit the spine and hips on our bikes, and we could hit the spine on their skateboards while they were on our bikes. And so like growing up, I never experienced any of that vibing or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of cool for me growing up. So like to see the way things are, and I mean, yeah, things are progressing, but I'm just kind of curious to get someone's thoughts who's really kind of into both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's hard to put like your finger on what it really is, but it seems like there's just a lot of like, I guess the word would be ignorance. You know, it's like skaters, you see it in anything. Like people are like diehard what they like, and they like don't want to take a moment to think about like why someone else would like the shit that they like, you know? And when you do that for like a second, you're like, oh, okay, I get it, you know? Like every skater that I've had hop on my bike, they're like huge little kid style smiles, you know what I mean? They're just like, look like they just got their first board on Christmas or something, you know?
Yeah.
And then they're like changed. They're like, oh, that's sick. Like every time we go out, they're like, let me ride your bike.
Do you take your BMX bike on skate trips with you?
Well, I haven't really been doing that many skate trips because I'm a dad now, so I kind of just do it local. But this is pretty much the first trip. I went on a trip before my son was born that I brought them both. And I mean, now it's like the same shit. It's like I'm not going to go somewhere without my bike, you know?
That's
like,
awesome.
Imagine being somewhere and you're like, I want to like skate this, but then I want to bike it, and you just don't have a bike. It's like,
yeah.
Toss yourself.
Are there anybody else? Is there anybody else who you pay attention to that does both pretty well?
There's a lot of dudes. David Gravette's here. He's been biking for a long time. He loves it. I think I talked to him yesterday. He said like injuries were kind of keeping him from biking as much, but we just went and hit the trails. We went and we're just jumping the little fucking moat gap. There's actually a lot of dudes, and there's also a lot of bikers who skate. Like Hucker's really good at skating.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he'll go rippable. Brock Rayford's really good at skating.
I didn't know that
Devin
either.
Smiley is probably like,
I knew that.
he's fucking like, even if he wasn't a pro biker, you could watch him skate and he just rips.
Yeah.
It's not like he's good at skating for a biker. He's just good at skating.
Yeah, and then the one that comes to my mind is Stephen Hamilton, if you've heard of him at all.
Yeah, I know him. I don't know him, but I know of him. He just put out a part that had a bunch of skating in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just think there's a cool concept of like mixing both in a video part would be
Totally.
really cool.
It's like however you want to do it. To me, it's just like I'll go to a park and maybe there's an obstacle I want to skate, maybe there's something I want to bike, and I don't see why there's a reason I shouldn't, you know.
Right. Have
Or
you done?
anyone shouldn't, you know.
Right. Have you done that yet? Put skating and riding in a video together?
I'm working on some stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Filming. I just go out filming, and if there's a spot I want to skate or bike, like just do whatever, film it, you know.
That's really cool.
Eventually put it together.
That's really sick. Is your board close by?
Yeah, it's over here.
You want to grab it? Oh. We'll migrate.
He just went in the water, so we're soaked.
Oh no, I just kind of wanted to check out your signature board.
Yeah, that's my board.
What's you about this board?
I guess just the fact that it's Grateful Dead, Steely.
Is there any kind of I don't know what the word is. In BMX, it's geometry.
Yeah, it's all the shape.
So is there any specific shape stuff for your board?
Yeah, it's just pretty even, nice and steep, but like the width and everything, like you ride, everything's like the width of the board would be like riding your top tube and your like back end side.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you go with? What is it?
8.5.
Is that really wide?
Nah, it's like standard these days.
Okay.
I think it's like a 21 top tube.
Nice.
You know?
And on your BMX bike, what do you?
I have two bikes.
Okay. What are they?
Trail setup. It's a Corey Walsh frame, like just like full trail sled. That's a 21 top tube, and then I have my bike's somewhere over here, but it's 20.75.
Nice.
But it's like a street setup. The cool shorty.
That's really cool. So like,
Four pegs and everything.
nice. What kind of stuff are you doing if you're out in the streets riding?
It's like honestly, I feel like it's the same with skating. Like I like handrails a lot. That's like my main thing, and then just whatever's fun. Like I like with biking, you can roll over a lot more stuff. You can just find different things. Like skating, sometimes like things are like rougher spots aren't as like easy to skate, you know.
Yeah.
But with a bike, you can kind of like, especially with plastic pegs and shit, just kind of mess with whatever you want.
Nice. Yeah. So I mean, I guess maybe I should have led with this, but where are you from, and where's your local that you're riding and skating all the time?
I live in Long Beach, California. But
Damn it. No, we're good.
I live in Long Beach, California, and I'm all over the zones, you know, like just go out on the weekend, film.
Gotcha. Is there a park or anywhere you're riding or skating the most?
The park I ride the most is Vans on Wednesdays, the one in Huntington, and then skating. It's I don't really go to parks that much. I just go out on the weekend and film.
Nice.
Yeah, street style, you know.
Nice. So anything to look forward coming out from you anytime soon or anything like that?
I'll eventually put out a part. Not sure exactly when, but we're working on it. We'll see how it goes.
For Foundation?
I'm kind of working on my own thing right now. Just it's like a passion project. You know, like just doing what I want to do and see how it comes out.
Nice, man. So where can people find you online?
Instagram, I guess.
What is it?
Just at Dylan Witkin.
Nice. And if someone wanted to pick up one of these, where do they get that at?
You can go to fosco.com.
Fosco?
FOSKCO.com.
Sweet. Well, hey, man, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Check them out.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Sick, man.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.